Hey, good morning, guys. It's Aaron here on the OFD channel, checking in with you. Just wanted to give you a little quick review of what's going on today. Today is my Friday off, so here in just a little bit, I'm getting ready to go to the gym. Got to get a little cardio in, get a little weightlifting in, that kind of thing. You know, you got to do that as you get older, keep yourself in shape. But do a quick wrist check. Oh, I don't know if you guys can even see this. This morning, I am wearing a Canadian watch. Well, watch offered by a Canadian company. This is a Momentum Stelix. Pretty cool watch, kind of like a field watch. It's a 200 meter water resistant with a Japanese quartz movement in it. I'm not really exactly sure what movement is. Got my dad and myself one of these at Christmas this last year. Screaming deal I found these at. So pretty tough watch. I like wearing it around the house when I'm working and stuff like that. If I'm not wearing one of my Casio G-Shocks, you know, doing yard work and whatnot. But I will probably eventually down the road here post a video of a review of this watch. Let me get this thing back on my wrist here and show you what I'm doing. So today I am going over to visit my cousin Chris Marshall. If you guys don't know who Chris Marshall is, he has a channel, and I will post a link to that down here at the bottom. So make sure to check it out. But Chris is a watch enthusiast like ourselves, and so I like to drop off some of my stuff to him every once in a while because you know how it is when you buy a watch. You kind of like, oh, I love it or I hate it. You don't know how to feel about it maybe. So it's nice to kind of share the love of watches out there and kind of get an unbiased opinion of what you've got in your collection. Just see what other people think of it, you know. I am a Japanese watch collector. I love Japanese watches. I have a couple Swiss pieces, but mainly Japanese movements. I just like the way that Japanese companies continue to go way outside the box. Kinetic, solar, you know, spring drive, just there's just so much awesome stuff going on out there. And it exists in the Swiss watch community, but it is a much more controlled community, you know, the Swiss watches and stuff. So anyways, I'm going to drop off to Chris today, 2 watches. This is a watch that I just bought, I want to say it was last May. I was going out to Colorado for a wedding, and I didn't have what I felt was an appropriate dress watch to wear with a suit and be at a wedding. So I picked this up. If you guys can see it, this is a version 1 of the Orient Bambino. Okay. And this watch really made a difference in the way I felt and thought about dress watches. I mean, I got this watch and I pulled it out of the box and I was absolutely amazed with it. I thought it's just absolutely beautiful. It has this really severely domed mineral crystal. And as beautiful it is, it does cause a little bit of an issue with looking at the watch at certain angles and stuff like that. You get a little foggy stuff. But I paid $112 for this watch. I looked it up yesterday just to make sure I was right because the prices have gone up significantly for a watch of this price. I'm talking like $20 to $25 what I'm looking at online for the new ones. So I'm like, hey, $112, I got a good deal on it. You go online, you can find reviews of this watch from a million different people, some of the best out there. It is an awesome little watch. So I'm going to drop this off to Chris to have him look at and get an unbiased review of it. A little Orient, okay? And then if you guys have seen my past videos, you guys know that I just recently did a real quick kind of dirty field. It was my first video, so I did kind of a quick and dirty field review of the new Orient Mako USA. I'll take it out of the box here so you can see it. This is the white face model, which is really pretty hard to come by from what I hear. You go to, unless you go to the Orient website. That's where I actually got this. I actually purchased this watch directly from Orient. You know, I had to pay the $200, right around their $200 full price for it. They weren't offering any discounts on it. So this model, you know, you can go back, you can find it. You can see that I did, like I say, a quick dirty field review of it. Just a really, really, really cool watch. And Chris, my cousin, being a guy that appreciates mechanical movements, appreciates in-house movements. If you guys don't know about Orient, their movements are in-house. They're automatic movements. I'm not sure they are. Basically, I think mostly owned by Seiko Corporation nowadays, and so I know they've listed a number of quartz watches in their inventory now, so I don't know if that's a Seiko quartz movement that they're using now, since they're all affiliated or what, but that's what that is. So anyways, it's always fun. If you guys got watches and you got friends that near you or anything that love watches, it's always a really cool, fun thing to share, man. Share what you got and find out from other people how they feel about it, and stuff like that. I know I've seen on the videos out there, a lot of you guys mail your watches off to each other and stuff like that, and that's cool. But if you know somebody in the family, somebody near you, it could be an opportunity to get them into watches a little bit, or just introduce them. I know a lot of you guys are buying stuff like these Orients for Christmas presents, and I mean, especially with something like this Bambino. Now, I know that they are up to, this is the version 1. I know they have a version 2 and a version 3 out there. Mainly the difference is, I think on the version 2, they use some Roman numerals on the face. Don't quote me on that, but I know that's part of the difference. And then on the version 3, they're using some pretty cool looking stick hands. And I'm kind of looking at that version 3 too. It's a pretty cool little watch. But anyways, just a quick share the love video, share the watch love, so I'm going to drop these off to my cousin here in probably the next few hours after I hit the gym. But just wanted to give you guys a shout out, say hey, and thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit the like this below, and then send me a comment. Let me know. I've got a number of watches I'm going to eventually, I'm going to get around to reviewing a lot of this stuff. There's all kinds of cool little toys in the box there. There's other boxes. So we'll eventually talk about all that stuff. I got a lot of different watches I want to review, and I'm borrowing. I've got some family members with some really, really cool watches, like a vintage, untouched, unopened, like 1982 Rolex GMT. Pretty cool, huh? And then another Breitling Super Ocean I'm going to borrow from a friend to review here on the channel. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please let me know if you like the channel, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.